Factor determining price elasticity of demand. This is one of the point which I had left in my last video. So I'm just adding it here. This is one of the important factors determining price elasticity of demand, which is narrowness of definition. The elasticity of demand in any market depends on how we draw the boundaries of the market. Narrowly defined markets tend to have more elastic demand than broadly defined markets because it is easier to find close substitute for narrowly defined goods. Food is a broad category, has a fairly inelastic demand because there are no good substitute for food. Whereas ice cream, a narrower category or subcategory of food, has a more elastic demand because it is easier to substitute other desserts for ice cream. Vanilla ice cream, a very narrow category, has a very elastic demand because other flavors of ice creams are most perfect substitutes for vanilla. When the price of internet services rises from $24 to $26 a month, the quantity demanded decreases from 204 million to 196 million subscribers. The first question is calculate the percentage change in the price of internet service, the percentage change in quantity demanded of internet service, and the price elasticity of demand for internet service. You can see the price elasticity demand is percentage change in quantity demanded over percentage change in price. I have used the midpoint formula for this and it gives a price elasticity of 0.5. The second question is the demand for internet service elastic or inelastic? Would the demand for AOL service be more elastic or less elastic than the demand for internet service? Why? The answer is the demand for internet service is inelastic because the percentage change in quantity demanded is less than the percentage change in price. Since the price elastic demand is 0.5, which is less than 1, therefore demand is inelastic. You can see from the above calculation. The second is the demand for AOL service is more elastic than the demand for internet service because more substitutes exist for AOL service in particular than for internet service in general. AOL service is a more narrowly defined service. The third question is what is the change in the total revenue of internet service providers? Why is the concept of price elasticity of demand useful to internet service providers? If the demand curve for internet service is a straight line, is the price at which demand for internet service is unit elastic above or below $25 a month? Why? Total revenue of the internet service providers increases because the demand is inelastic. We have already seen in the previous second question, percentage change in quantity demanded is less than the percentage change in price. The initial total revenue is $24 a month times 204 million subscribers. It is quantity times price, which is $4,896 million a month, and the new total revenue is after the price rise is $26 into 196 million subscribers, which is $5,096 million a month. So the total revenue has increased by 200 million a month. The second question is why is the concept of price elasticity of demand useful to internet service providers? The price elasticity demand is useful because it allows us to make precise predictions about how much demanders change the quantity they demand when price changes. The third question is if the demand curve for internet service is a straight line, is the price at which the demand for internet service is unit elastic above or below $25 a month? Why? The demand for internet service is unit elastic at a price higher than $25 a month. At $25 a month, the elasticity equals 0.5. You can see the diagram I have drawn above. The price have increased from $24 to $26, and $25 is the midpoint, and we have solved by using the midpoint formula that price elasticity is 0.5. So as we move up along the linear demand curve, the price elasticity of demand increases. So the demand for internet service is unit elastic at midpoint of the demand curve, which is at a price greater than $25 a month. So the price now is $26, which is above the midpoint or above $25 a month.